What brought the army deep into these mountains is now known to the world well, since Siachen dispute bears the distinction of being the most arduous and highest battlegrounds of the world. On April 14, 1984, in a sudden and surprise move, the Indian troops occupied the 78-kilometer-long territory belonging to Pakistan. This was a blatant violation of Karachi and Simla agreements signed between the two countries. Pakistan's legitimate claim is further substantiated by the fact that prior to 1984, all foreign mountaineering expeditions routed through Pakistan. Government of Pakistan ordered Pakistan Army to defend the area. Indian Army disturbed the purity of these virgin lands that ensued pollution of the environment with tons of explosive and human waste. Since last over 2 decades, the conflicting armies have been holding their respective lines some 5,400 meters above sea levels on the longest glacier outside the two poles. This glacier is called Siachen in the local Balti language, which means wild rose. Often referred as the most inhospitable regions in the world, maintaining positions at Siachen is no game. With an annual snowfall of more than 10 meters, the temperature drops to -40 degrees as a routine, while the frosty blizzards can reach a speed up to 150 knots, which is approximately 300 kilometers per hour. No wonder Siachen is rightly called the third pole. This surely demands strong nerves, motivation of the highest order, and a most advanced set of training and equipment. For the purpose, a special training school was set up in the area where the soldiers are taught the intricate techniques and skills of the mountain warfare. This includes facing dangers such as avalanches, landslides, frost biting, and many more. Braving the worst weather conditions, the Pakistan Army has brought a sea of change in the area. While their presence remains a mark of relief, trust and confidence for the mountaineers and trekkers, for the dwellers of the mountains, they mean even further. Numerous schools now can be seen working under the men in uniform as officers and soldiers, spreading the words of wisdom and knowledge to the children of the mountains. Yet another marked development has been brought in the healthcare system of these areas. With the presence of Army's Medical Corps field hospitals, the villagers can easily get themselves cured for illnesses that had long remained the cause of frequent deaths in the region. Free medical camps are regularly held where scores of patients are treated with respect and dignity. revolution brought in the road structure of these areas also remains the hallmark of Pakistan Army. While the Karakoram Highway stands as a living example of the Army's dedication to the development of these areas, numerous other tracks, roads and pathways have been constructed, making the mobility far easier and safer. The all-season clearance of Burzal Pass in the area is one such example, which is kept open by the soldiers and machinery of the Pakistan Army, especially during the winters when heavy snow makes it impossible to move an inch otherwise. The same holds true for the telecommunication sector, as trusted phone lines, satellite communication and even the mobile phone fast find their place in the area's infrastructure. In order to facilitate transportation of the people and visitors in and out of the area, Pakistan Air Force has provided C-130 aircrafts. Promising prosperity and progress is also Bhasha Diamir Haidel Par project. Recently inaugurated in the area, the project, once completed, will go a long way in the development of these areas, as it will ensure numerous employment opportunities and a huge economic activity. The whole cycle of development spurred by the Pakistan Army can clearly be seen paying back, with more jobs, better living conditions, safer environment and healthy prospects of quality life. The serene beauty of the northern areas is accessible to the rest of the world now. With better facilities at hand, the tourist industry is already experiencing a vertical rise as more and more people from around the globe are coming to enjoy their vacation on the world's roof. Change for the better has finally knocked the doors of these long-forgotten lands. But a lot more still needs to be done. As the armies of Pakistan and India continue to confront each other at Siachen in the worst battle conditions even after 2 decades, all eyes are fixed on the peace parlors between the two countries. Hopefully, Siachen, the land of wild roses, will get refreshed and embellished.